It's a time for office parties, pumpkin pie, and letters to Santa.
But sometimes, we forget what the holiday season is really all about. A time for family and a time for giving thanks. Now, each night this week, Peter Jones will join us to share the lives of Austin citizens who have special reasons to be grateful this year. Peter?
Dick, it is something so many of us just take for granted, our health. It was no different for Richard Orozco. Aside from the usual childhood illnesses, he was a hard-working model of good health, or so he thought.
I was working one day and my eyesight had gone bad, and I went to the doctor and he said that it was something internal. And then I went to Seton Hospital and they informed me that my kidney had gone bad.
Feel okay?
For those whose kidneys have failed, these tubes become lifelines. They are part of a ritual called dialysis. Because the body can no longer cleanse its own blood, the entire blood supply must be withdrawn and pass through a series of tubes and pumps and filters before returning, purified, able to nourish, able to give life. But there is a price. It is a ritual that consumes 5 hours and must be performed every other day.
When you're on that dialysis, you really don't feel like you're living because you can't do much of anything. You're helpless. All I did was live in my pajamas, and clothes, and just change to go to dialysis, and that was it.
Because it is a chronic condition, the only cure, the only freedom from these machines is to receive a new kidney, either from a relative or from someone who has chosen to donate organs upon death. Richard Orozco's sister, a willing candidate, had a bladder infection. With his rare blood type, type B, and an Austin waiting list of 35 potential recipients, it seemed unlikely Richard Orozco would regain his freedom from these lifelines. But then, one early evening in mid-June, an amazing turn of events brought Richard Orozco here to this room. A 28-year-old Austin man was driving home from work. He fell asleep at the wheel and was fatally injured in an accident. He had told his wife when he died he wanted his organs donated. His blood type, type B. The next evening, Richard Orozco came here to receive the gift of life.
I felt like a new man again. I felt that God really answered really answered me, because I prayed a lot that I would get a donor, get another kidney, get another chance to live again. 1, 2, 3, 5 is 8, 10 is 18. Thank you, sir.
Last week, Richard Orozco began a full-time job as manager of an Austin convenience store. He is grateful to have, once again, the energy that allows him to work, allows him to make a living. He can now provide for those he loves most.
Okay, go. I didn't have any energy to go take the kids out to the playground like we do now. We've been to the Astroworld several times now.
It is rare to receive a second chance at life, but for Richard Orozco, this was also a time to receive a second chance at love.
Come on, let's go where Baby's at, okay? Okay. Right after my operation, we, decided to get married. She really caught me at a bad time, but she stuck with me, and, I realized that that's the woman I needed.
Richard Orozco has a new life, a new family, but his heart is also with another family, the family of a man he will never know.
Because if it wasn't for that family, I'd be helpless again. And I thank the donor, and I thank God for making it all possible. Let's go get our ice cream. Come on.
If you could see his shirt, he was the 200th kidney recipient in the city of Austin. Tomorrow night, we'll introduce you to a woman the doctors say is disabled. I'll let you make that decision.
Looking forward to it. Thank you, Peter. That's the update. Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you again tomorrow. Good night.